Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated with the artists who make them. Please do check the individual episode descriptions for any content warnings.
I'm Benjamin Gray, one of the core cast here at Roleplay Retcon, and I'm the guy who edits most of the episodes, which is why I'm sort of introducing this. Welcome to Roleplay Retcon, especially if this is your first episode. You can listen to our remakes in any order as long as you start with the first episode, and that's this episode. And what we do here is we remake infamous flop or disappointing movies with role-playing games and storytelling games. And this is the first episode of our remake of The Fog, which is really two movies. There was a 1980 movie by John Carpenter and a remake of it in 2005, not by John Carpenter. I don't know who directed it, and I'm not going to bother to look it up because, honestly, it's really bad. They don't deserve that. I'm just kidding. They actually probably do deserve credit for their work, but I'm still not going to look it up because I've already started recording this. You can look it up. But anyway, the original movie was kind of tepidly received in its day in 1980, but it honestly has kind of become a cult classic since then. But I think it's just because John Carpenter made it, and basically every other thing he ever made was a banger. It honestly has some issues with its plot and its characters, but it does have some cool vibes thanks to Carpenter's directing and his awesome synth soundtrack. And if you're looking for like kind of a cozy scary movie night that's not like too scary, you could do worse than this. But the 2005 version is truly abysmal. 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's one of these movies that your soul leaves your body, like it tries to escape your body watching it. So we're remaking a terrible remake to a so-so 1980 movie about a mysterious fog that rolls in off the sea and has something in it. You don't have to watch either of these movies, by the way. And as a matter of fact, I was the only person in our cast who did watch it because I wanted them to go in blind. So I ordered them not to watch this movie until after we were done. And I think maybe one or two people did. So I'm going to go ahead and warn you now. We're kind of known as a comedy podcast that sometimes gets a little dramatic. And we don't usually do horror. Our one other horror thing was Maximum Overdrive, which was actually, it was pretty silly, and it was much more of a horror comedy. We do still have some fun, and we do still crack jokes in this, but this actually gets pretty scary, I think. There's violence, there's death, and there's some upsetting imagery. But we took an oath at the beginning not to do jump scares, and we do stick to that. So if that sounds okay to you, then stick with us. Our cast for this remake was me and my fellow core cast member, Jinsey, fellow One Shot Network member and host of What Am I Rolling in the DM's Book Club, Fiona KT Howitt, and Laurel Myler from Flash Fantasy, and one of our guests on our remake of The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Unfortunately, Alex, our third core cast member, was suddenly sick when we recorded this, so he's not in it, and that did make me sad. But Laurel stepped in at the last minute, and she was a really great person to have along for this. And the game we're playing to remake The Fog is 10 Candles by Stephen Dewey. It's a game of tragic horror that's intended to be played in a dark room lit only by the light of 10 candles, which are extinguished one by one as the story progresses. This was originally a live stream on the One Shot Network Twitch, but it's not available there anymore. So this is probably going to be new to most of you because I think our live stream audience and our podcast audience are pretty different. So I'll probably put up the video version on Patreon at some point, but you really won't be missing out by not having the video. Just imagine this. This is what the audience was looking at, okay? Jinsey, Fiona, and Laurel were in their own little individual windows. And they're in dark rooms with underlighting to make it spooky. And I GM'd, so instead of me, my camera feed was of the 10 candles around a bowl. I burned some things in. That's part of the game. I thought I had all of our individual audio tracks from this, and I had this dream to do a remastered version of The Fog, but it turns out all I've got is the full audio of the stream. And it still sounds really good. So I think it's fine that I didn't have that. Here's the only thing I'm a little bummed about. We usually feature a musical guest, and there's a constant atmospheric music bed by Miyu, spelled M-Y-U-U. But it's a little quiet, and it gets lost in the mix sometimes. But if you hear something you like, you can find more at his website, thedarkpiano.com. We also featured him in a remake of the 2000s Dungeons & Dragons movie. But his real thing is kind of like creepy atmospheric music, so I really wanted to use him on this. All right. That's all the explanation you need from present day me. Let's hand it over to October 2024 me to explain how to play 10 Candles. Okay, let's talk 10 Candles. Like I said, it's a game by Stephen Dewey, and it uses these real 10 candles you can see on my screen. In an in-person game of 10 Candles, Fiona, Laurel, and Cincy would have some index cards with a few things written on them, but I have those cards with me. But they do know what's on them, and they're in front of them. Some of those cards have a virtue, a vice, and a brink, which they wrote and then passed to the next player. So they kind of made some choices for each other's characters. And so 2 of the 3 people know what some of those... So they all know what 2 of the 3 characters' cards say. Virtues are things that solve problems. Vices are things that cause problems. And a brink is a secret thing they can use in a really desperate moment that is something they would do in a desperate situation that they might not normally do. And all those brinks start with, I have seen you, ... There's also a moment card that describes a situation that would give them hope that they each wrote for themselves. And 1 additional secret card that's a bonus mechanic I tweaked to the game that will become clear later. You can actually play this game without any prep. Aside from having the candles and the cards. We're still a little beforehand because of our format and the way Roleplay Retcon works. Just cards on the table. I'm also supposed to be part of the writing stuff down and passing it. I'm supposed to have a brink, but because of the way Roleplay Retcon works, couldn't do that. So I'm sorry, Stephen Dewey. Please don't be mad at me. There's also this giant bold line in the back, like for the GM stuff, that says, do not prep anything. And I did read that part, Stephen, okay? I read that part, and then I prepped a little bit, okay? But it's going to be collaborative, I promise.
We have to remake the horrible movie that only has 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
That none of us have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw your rules.
Screw you. No. We love Stephen Dewey. He made a genius game. You don't even know.
Okay, fine.
It's so genius.
I take that back. Screw half those rules.
Yeah, just the 1 bold line.
Okay.
So this game will go through a series of scenes with me and the players rolling pools of dice. If you roll well, it means narrative control. And then failure by the players, if you don't roll well, it means the end of a scene and will darken 1 candle. I haven't lit them yet, but I am going to in a moment. I can also burn one of those index cards, the vices, the virtues, the moments, under certain circumstances to get some rerolls and other things, some buffs. Once all the candles are dark, the game is over. All right. Each scene works towards a series of conflicts. You have a communal pool of 10 6-sided dice. I have them here, and I will take good care of them. To determine the outcome of the conflict, we'll roll the entire pool, and if any dice, even just 1, is a 6, you succeed. You get narrative control, and you get to decide how it goes for you. Any dice that land on 1 are removed for the remainder of the scene, but not permanently. Not at the beginning of the game, but I'll also be rolling dice. You'll slowly lose that pool of dice. It'll get smaller and smaller as we go through the game, and I'll have more dice to roll. Whoever gets the most 6s gets narrative control. If you don't roll a 6, that's a failure. I darken a candle, and the scene ends.
That's pretty final, isn't it? It's like,
yeah.
It's done.
Candle darkened.
You messed up,
Done.
didn't you? How dare you roll a 1?
The moment card, once you can try to live it. There's a moment that they've all written down, something that they want to happen during the story, just a little sentence. And if they live it, they can succeed and they gain a hope die. That is a permanent die plus 1 die that only they roll, and that succeeds on a 5 or a 6, and it won't go away if you roll a 1. But if you fail that moment, we will still darken a candle in the scene, and then we'll burn the moment card no matter what happens. And then once they burned everything, except for the secret card that we're putting over to the side, once they burn their two trait cards, the vice, the virtue card, and the moment card, they can burn the brink card. They'll embrace their darkness, and they can re-roll the entire dice pool. And if you succeed, you'll do the same thing as the moment. You'll do the conflict roll, and if you succeed, you get to keep the brink. It doesn't get burned until you fail. But if you fail, we darken a candle. So, everyone, you got your 4 cards.
Yep.
I want you right now to stack those 4 cards, which you'll just have to do it in your notes apps, but stack those 4 cards in an order of your choice, except that the brink is always at the bottom. So your 2 trait cards and your moment card, put them in order, and you can only use the card that's on top.
Oh, what? Oh, I don't like that.
Twist!
That is a twist. I don't like that. Okay.
So when you're ready, tell me.
And you said the brink stays at the bottom?
The brink is at the bottom. You can only use the brink once everything, except for the secret card that you've put over to the side. That's our special mechanic. Yeah.
All right, I've reorganized my cards.
So when we use it, we burn it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, to clarify my understanding of using it, that means I'm like acting on my vice or virtue, or am I engaging in the moment?
Yeah. You'll use it. You'll like narrate somehow that it's gonna work into the conflict.
Yeah, it's not. I don't just get to be like, I don't have a vice anymore.
No.
I'm not this. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if you interpret it that way, it's fine. I think if you're like, I think I've got over my problem.
I'm cured.
No one says you can't have an arc.
Oh, I plan to have an arc.
Ooh.
All right, you guys
don't die before the end. We need that growth happening, you know.
First one out.
All right, is everyone stacked?
Yes, stacked.
Okay, tell me, raise your hand if you have a moment at the top. All right.
That's a no from everyone.
Yep, that's good. All right. Give me a moment.
What does that mean?
Yeah, right? I'm suspicious.
Squints deeply into camera.
Oh, look. So Ben slowly Oh no, I can't. Oh no, that scene's gone, Ben.
That's so creepy. Oh no.
Our scene!
It already happened.
So Ben's slowly lighting the candles for us.
I liked that you picked the shortest wick first.
Yeah, and also the ones that I'll have to reach over later.
Yeah. Sorry, we can laugh now. Oh.
Please light. Come on, just light.
Oh my God, Ben, it's getting so close.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Ooh, okay.
All of your characters are residents and members of the town council of the little Oregon coastal town of Antonio Bay. It is April 1st, 1980, the centennial of the town's founding. The 3 of you, along with the other 2 members of the council, are at an unveiling of a statue commemorating the centennial. The statue is a bronze sculpture of the Elizabeth Dane, the ship that brought the town founders to Antonio Bay. So let's pan over to you and introduce each of you. When I call on you, give me your character's name and your pronouns, what your deal is, what your concept is, and tell me your vice and your virtue. Do not tell me your brink, moment, or the other thing. Those are secret. And also tell me if you're are you bored or excited about this centennial? We're going to start with Laurel.
Oh, okay. What a choice for a start. So, I am playing the radio DJ of the town. I imagine she's about my age, so early 30s. Short, kind of cropped, messy hair that probably used to be blue at one point, but has faded over time. Very much that 80s radio DJ like look, but not quite pulling it off. Her name is Sunday Smelt. Her pronouns, and she is doing her best to look excited, just because that's kind of the expectation of someone who is a performer to some degree. So I think she's pulling that part off, but is sort of like it is a little bit of an act.
Okay. Fiona.
Yes, tonight for the story I'm playing the mayor of this small town. She goes by she, her pronouns, and her name is Trudy Roberts. She's a mid-40s, looking incredibly smart, like a very smart tailored suit, just looking good, very short hair, sort of like quite close to her skull. I was going to say her head on hair, obviously. Slight salt and pepper, but she's sort of all known, very much like all smiles, all sort of shakings of hands, like so good to see you, that sort of thing. That's the vibe. She's always on. She's always, no matter what, she's maybe been burnt in the past for various things, being caught out by, that mic was live, etc. So she's just constantly on. So this persona of like, it is so good to see you. So right now, she probably feels dead inside. It's tiring. Bloody statue again, but it's okay. All smiles. It's like so wonderful for everyone to be here. They're probably shaking hands and talking to some of to the locals before sort of whatever the ceremony is about to take place. So yeah, Trudy Roberts, the mayor.
I can't wait to hear your American accent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want you to think, but just imagine that I'll be dubbed over by someone in the actual movie.
I love that.
All right, and Jency.
Yes, so I am playing Beatrice Bradshaw. She's she, her pronouns.
Girls'
She's
night.
in her. I'm sorry. Yeah, girls' night.
Girls'
Yeah. She's in her upper 40s. She is. I would say she's very tall and slender, long, dark hair. She's got a very serious expression on her face. I don't know that she's excited. I don't know that she's bored. But she's very cunning. She's definitely looking around and seeing who's here. She's also wearing She is effortlessly elegant.
Effortlessly elegant.
So just like a long black dress, but not like a gown. But she is very effortlessly elegant.
Okay. Did you guys tell me your vice and your virtue?
I was going to say no.
I don't think so.
That was my fault. I set the tone for that and
No.
forgot. So
well, that's okay. Just go around and do it. Same order.
Okay, vice virtue, is that all you want?
Yes, for now.
Okay. So Sunday, vice is greedy, virtue hardy.
Okay.
Ooh. For Trudy, her vice is selfishness, and her virtue is empathy.
Nice. Actually, I don't think I said Beatrice is old money, and her vice is hostile, and her virtue is clever.
Ooh.
Did we decide that Beatrice was like related to the town founders and was like super into that? Okay.
I don't know that she is proud. She is proud of her.
She's not like the founder of the civic society or anything like that, but it's like
certainly not. That's other people's job.
It's like also this is like a super small town, so like half of you might be anyway.
Yeah.
Related to them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right.
More candles are being lit.
Ooh.
Coming around the back, though. Interesting choice.
I'm just gonna get it out of the way.
We're overanalyzing. Like, I wonder if the order means anything.
Oh, you're true. That's
like,
right.
I just don't want to burn my arm.
Yeah.
When you were like, I've been burned before, I was like, I've been burned before. Just a few seconds ago.
And it may happen again.
As the ceremony comes to a close and people are mingling, a thick gray fog begins to roll off the sea and into the town. It's dense enough that you can see its shape. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever seen that in real life, seen like a fog bank roll in and not just like suddenly become fog, like you can see it move. It's kind of cool. And you see it roll onto the park. It comes toward you, and as it comes over you, you feel the slightly chilly, damp cloud pass over you. The fog isn't that thick. It limits your visibility by about a block. You can see the park pretty much that you're in. You can still see the sculpture. And the
Great.
distant streetlights can pierce it. The light pierces through.
Did you say what the sculpture looks like at all? Or
Oh, it is a bronze sculpture of the Elizabeth Dane, the ship that
Dane.
brought the town founders to Antonio Bay.
Ah, okay.
Is it big? Could someone play pirates on it? Or
Yeah.
is it just little?
See, that's what my next question was. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Hey, Jinsey, can you hold your hands out a little bit wider than shoulder length? It's that big.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kinda,
You'd have to be a baby to play pirates. Like
What even
Yeah,
then?
yeah, yeah.
Baby's like
I
a
guess-
kraken and ripping
No,
it apart.
I think if you had little pirate action figures, you could pull it off.
Ooh.
kittens.
What?
Kittens. Can kittens go in?
Kittens.
I think kittens would be like monstrous krakens to it.
Oh, I'd watch that movie. Anyway, sorry.
And it's on a plinth, and it's got a little plaque that says something boring on it about it being the town being 100 years old, and it has some of the founders' names, and one of them probably says Bradshaw on it. So, yeah, like I said, fog's not that thick. But there is this second fog within the fog, like another fog. It's weird. It's more, and it's different. It's almost like a smoky white fog, and it has more definition to it. And fog anyway has this like eerie, lifelike quality to it already, as it's like moving over the sea and onto the land. But this white fog seems to swirl and move on its own without the aid of the winds coming off the ocean. And a stone's throw away, maybe a very weak stone throw, you see this strange white fog pass over one of the other council members, Kathy Williams. She was just walking, probably to her car to go home before this fog got worse. But she stops. And she jerks her head over, like someone would if they heard their name said suddenly. And she turns her attention to nothing. Or maybe not nothing. 1 second, it looks like there's something substantial in the white fog, and then you're sure that you're wrong, and it was just your brain finding patterns where there are none. But then you're sure you see it again. And Kathy looks like she's listening, like you would if someone was talking to you. And after a moment, you hear her say, No, you can't make me do that. And then the white fog covers her, and you lose sight of her. And you hear a strange, sickening, guttural sound, like a gag or a choke. And then you hear the faint sound of water splashing on the ground. And then the white, smoky fog curls away, and Kathy is lying on the ground, motionless, and her skin is bloated and blue.
I hate that.
And now you hear screaming around you. The three of you catch glimpses of other bodies, bloated, blue. You see a man, Nick Castle, the owner of the car lot down the road, chase down and tackle another man, his pocket knife clutched in his hand. You lose them in the fog. You don't know what happens. You run to a gas station convenience store, and the three of you lock yourself inside. You bar the door with the metal security gate. You shut the lights off and hide. Hours pass. Your wristwatches say it should be 9 a.m., but the world outside is just as dark and foggy as it was 12 hours ago. You occasionally hear a scream in the distance. This town only has 300 people in it. You probably know who it was. Sometimes you watch the white fog slither by the door. Sometimes you think you see those dark shapes take form in it for just under a moment. These things are true. The world is dark, and there is something in the fog. Okay, so everyone take your phones out. Everyone take your phones out real quick. Okay. Find a tape recorder here. It's been a while. You've been in here maybe a couple days. You'd kind of lost track of time. You have supplies. It's a gas station. Floor is hard, but you've not wanted to move. And you're going to record something for someone to hopefully find and hear. For someone you know. Record it for someone you know and maybe love. Or is at least important to you. And just think for a second about when you have the person you're going to talk to and you have a vague idea of what you're going to say, tell me. And we'll do it one at a time. And you'll record it on mic into your phone.
Okay, it's recording, so. My name's Trudy, and you know it's Trudy. If you found this, you would have found this. It's all fine. Beryl, if you hear this, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I missed dinner. I know you get a little bit frumpy when I forget to come home, and you're always like, "Oh, where are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, Beryl, it's fine." And I know, like, you get a bit lonely. I've got all your toys out and everything, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I've just stood away for a little bit longer, and I hope John's keeping you company, but I miss you, and I miss your the way you sort of meow and you do little scritches, and I could really do with really little just a bit of comfort now. But I'll be home soon, and I'll make sure you have all the dreamies that you would ever want. And I know you'll be grumpy and frumpy with me as always, Beryl, but I'll be home soon. Mwah. Yeah, that's weird. I shouldn't be doing this. All right, it's recorded.
Trudy is my favorite character now.
I love Trudy. I will die for Trudy.
No!
He is a person, not my character, though, probably.
Anyone else ready?
I'm ready.
Go for
All
it,
right,
Jesse.
go do it.
All right. Victoria, I hope that you find this. I don't know why you would, honestly, but I hope that you do. I know we haven't talked a lot, especially since you moved out of town. But now I'm thinking I really wish we had connected better. I really wish I had been a better sister to you. I know that times weren't always easy for you, especially with all of the pressure from Mama, but... Well, anyway, I hear sometimes that you're doing really well out there, and I'm glad for that, but I just want you to know that I was always there for you, even if... Well, I should have been, I guess. I should have been. But I do love you, and I hope you're okay.
Okay. This one goes out to all the loyal listeners of the Rock 107.3. Not broadcasting from the lighthouse at this moment in time, but some sort of godforsaken convenience store, so I don't know how much longer I've got left. I frankly don't really know what's going on, but somebody ought to document it, and it may as well be me, because that's my job, I guess. I don't know that that's a radio DJ's job, but it's my job now, so thanks for listening. It means the world to me that any of you even really gave a a crap about anything that I had to say and the music, but I appreciate you all, and maybe we'll listen to something again together, but this is Sunday Smelt signing off for maybe the last time.
Very good. Okay. So now we're in the game. We're playing. You guys can decide what you want to do next. Been in here for a few days, you think? But you haven't got a lot of sleep. There's food here, I guess, but you'll run out eventually.
Are we the only 3 in here?
Yes.
And how long have we been in here? Like a full day?
I'm not sure that you're sure.
Okay. Time has passed.
You've tried to sleep a couple of times.
Okay. Sunday will approach the other.
Like, I want to reiterate, the sun has not risen.
Okay. Did the sun go down? It was the morning when the unveiling happened.
Right. It has been at least 24 hours, and the sun has not risen.
Okay. Sunday will approach the other ladies and just sort of like arms crossed, looking a little sullen with the situation, say, I don't think we can stay in here forever. I think this is not a solution to whatever is going on out there.
Well, Sunday, please. What solution do you have? You always seem to be very vocal on your talk shows and stuff, but I'd love to know what solution you have currently, because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of out of ideas.
I don't have a solution to insane fog rolling in and turning people into bloated corpses. Sorry, not in my wheelhouse of things I've experienced before. But if we just sit in here and don't talk to each other, nothing is going to change. So this is an opening, a platform for brainstorming.
I appreciate the opening, Sunday. Again, though, I don't want to be turned into a bloated corpse out there. But, well, I don't know. Have we looked in all of the rooms? I haven't. I've just been sulking, I guess.
Well, I guess we can try and see if there is anything. Yes, I agree. Thank you. I just think we shouldn't do anything too rash. We need to have all the options open. You know, we don't, as we said, we don't want to become whatever those things were.
Bloated corpses.
No, I mean, we don't know. We saw at least one, but don't know if there's anything else. But maybe some warmer clothes, perhaps. I've not changed, and the suit's a bit tight. I wore it because it's a presidential sort of presentational. That's the word. Sorry, I don't get my words mixed up.
Freudian slip, huh? You planning on running for president sometime soon, Trudy?
Wow, you're always trying to get the bit, aren't you, Sunday? You're always sort of like... Let's try and find something. Maybe, food. I can change it. Maybe just some joggers or something, you know?
All right, inventory. Step 1.
Yes, inventory.
We take a look around, Ben.
Okay,
Yes, Ben.
okay. So, I think we can come towards our first conflict here. We won't make it anything just super crazy dramatic. You say you haven't been in all the rooms. There's a bathroom you've been into, but there is an office that's locked that you maybe haven't tried to get into, because why would you? But if you're looking to get into rooms, you can try to get into that room if you want. I feel like Jinsey is the one that's like, we haven't been in all the rooms. And I think, so Jinsey is going to be the one technically who rolls this. But I'm literally going to roll it because I have the. But if you want to just like pantomime for me, Jinsey, like that would be there you go.
Ooh.
Okay, so
how many dice are you rolling?
This is 10. You get 10 dice, and I get none right now.
Ooh.
You get none?
I don't have any. I have 0 dice. The GM has 0 dice. You will have complete control over the success or failure. You will have complete control over how this narrates.
I really hope they roll 10 sixes.
God, give me the 6s.
All the doors open in all the rooms. Just like,
Christ alive. I didn't roll a single 6.
No.
Oh no!
I cursed it. That was my fault.
I failed at getting into a door.
Ben,
So you do fail, but I think you get to. I think you have narrative control still, though, even though it's whoever rolled the most 6s, and I think we have both 0 6s. I think I probably win that tie.
Gutted.
That's sneaky.
I'm so sorry. Now, you didn't roll any ones either, so you can't even re-roll anything. This is like the worst possible roll you could have possibly gotten. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check the rules.
Thanks, Ben.
I'm going to check the rules real
to be
quick.
fair, is it not like every RPG story is that there's always one obstacle and it's always a door? It's always
Like we just
something.
can't go through the door.
So we're just trapped in this
easiest thing.
small room with the bathroom, and that's it.
Yeah,
It is
no,
what it is.
your traits are only for re-rolling ones, and you didn't get any of those either. It's like there's like 8
We
fours
can't
here.
even
It's
burn
incredible how
anything.
many fours there are here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fours.
Excellent.
What are the others? What are the others, Ben?
2
Tell us.
5s and a 2 and a 3.
Oof.
Dang it! I was
I know.
so close.
No,
Yeah,
I hope you don't blame me for that.
Of course I do.
absolutely.
Anyway, so we're gonna darken a candle.
What? No!
Ready?
That wasn't our fault! Oh.
Bested
I
by
did
a
this.
door.
Well, we're staying in this room then.
So I didn't know we were gonna do this right away.
Ooh.
So I think you fail. You make a lot of noise trying to get into this office.
Ah.
And you notice that the smoky tendril, the smoky fog, is begun to like kind of not surround the building, but it's like at the front of the building. It's like at the door that you can like see through a little bit. And now you see just a little bit of that white smoke is coming underneath the door. It's not like an airproof door. And you remember that there was a window in the bathroom. Just one of those little bitty windows that you'll have to really cram through. But it's the other way out. This building also is like, it's not that sturdy. So are you going to try to cram out the window or what?
I mean, out the window is fog, right?
No. So the bathroom's kind of at the back.
Oh, and the fog is just right up to the front.
It's like, yeah, it's rolling. We're not
Now-
surrounded yet. I think
Okay.
that's the thing.
Now the gray fog is like just the fog, like the not smoky fog. It's all over the town.
Oh,
So you're-
regular
yeah.
fog.
Yeah. Well, as far as you know, not the white fog.
So we either stay in this place and get surrounded, or we make a break for it.
correct.
Yes, I vote making a break for it.
Are there any like weapons or fire extinguishers or things that I could defend myself with around?
We're gonna worry about that in a second.
Okay.
We're gonna do a thing here in a second, and we're gonna retroactively do that kind of
Okay.
thing.
Are we gonna
But
loot?
okay, but are you all leaving? You're all
I
getting
think
the heck
yeah.
out of here.
If I see Beatrice, sorry,
Beatrice.
Beatrice. I've put Beatrice down for something. Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Beatrice votes out. I will also vote out. So that's a majority on the town council to go out. Sorry, Sunday. Whatever you're doing, we're leaving you behind.
Classic.
Motion carried. And then I will get out. I'll get out the window first, ungracefully, because I'm
Yeah.
wearing a suit. And it's a little bit tight.
I think
Okay.
being outvoted is a common experience for Sunday.
So, kind of think of yourself like running now. You're running from the building. And that's the end of our first scene. In between scenes, we do two things. Our first one is to establish truths. Truths. That's hard to say. This helps with scene transitions, that you can like flesh out the world, help move the story along. You can get supplies that way. It's like the thing your truth can be like, I grabbed X as I ran out. You have your characters notice things. You can just say things about the town. You actually have a lot of power here. They don't have to be like facts necessarily, just things that are true. The only thing you can't do truths about is the fog.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Only I can do
Fog
that.
is not evil and won't kill us.
Yeah. None of that.
That's a good
none of
truth. I like that truth.
that. I always start this truth telling with a mantra. The world is dark. And then we go around the room and we take turns establishing these truths until we got as many truths as there are lit candles.
Ooh.
Now, the other thing that happens is for your next scene, you only have as many dice as there are lit candles. So you have lost one die, and I now have that die. I could roll one die versus your dice. And whoever gets the most sixes gets narrative control.
Okay.
Whenever we do those conflicts. Okay, so starting with Fiona. Fiona, tell me a truth. Just a sentence. One thing.
Okay. So you said the world is dark. The bathroom window we climb out of leads onto a back alley that's just off the main street.
That's good. Laurel.
Sunday has procured for herself a fire extinguisher and the little axe that comes with the fire extinguisher.
I should have thought about equipment for myself, yeah. I'm world building over here. It's clearly our characters.
I am greedy, so I'm picking stuff for myself.
That's true.
All right, Jincy.
Yeah, I think Beatrice is quite clever, so she is also going to grab the bag that she had already stocked full of just necessities, just some food, some water, some toiletries if necessary.
These necessary Twinkies.
The necessary Twinkie.
Those have the longest shelf life. They are necessary.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate them.
As you should.
I believe I'm supposed to take part in this. I believe I do truths.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to say, as our fourth truth of this round, you see many bodies here. They are not all blue and bloated. All right, back to Fiona for our fifth one.
Yeah. Let's try to think of a good one.
You don't have to think of a good one.
There's something for you.
I have something for me. I get an ice cream. No. As we are heading
Listen,
out,
I get an ice cream is a good one.
I know, but I feel it might not be in the theme of horror. I think it's just like having.
Isn't it?
As we leave,
you take a moment to treat yourself during the horror. I think is a very human moment. But I don't. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think what I'd say is as we move down the main street, we see a lot of shops. Like you said, there's these bodies. I think a lot of the shop windows either have the security grates down or are broken.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it feels almost like looted in places.
That's very good. All right, Laurel. Yes.
It is dead silent.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's good. That's a good one.
Since he didn't like mine.
No,
No, it was good. It was good.
Number 7, Jincy.
Oh, the alleyway that leads onto the main street. The courthouse is also there, and in front of the courthouse, the statue that we unveiled has been knocked over.
Ooh.
I like that. Number 8 for me. You hear running footsteps in the distance, but you can't.
Yeah.
It's too far away. You can't see. They're not running toward you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Fiona. This is our last one. 9.
9. Okay. There is a smell on the air of rotting fish.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then after the final truth of the round, we all say the same thing together, which I hope goes well. It didn't go great the last time we tried to say something at the same time.
Tell us what it is, and then we'll try it after.
Yeah.
We say, and we are alive. That's the final truth. All right, ready? On 3. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And
we are alive.
Honestly, for being on opposite sides of the world, pretty good.
I think that's not too bad.
Passable.
We're gonna do it 8 more times, so we're gonna get good at it. All right. So your dice pool refreshes, though. You're back up to 9. Oh, right, you didn't lose any. I really thought you were gonna lose some.
No,
you didn't roll any ones because you only rolled 1 time. So if you roll ones, you don't lose them permanently. You only lose them for the rest of the scene. And normally, you're gonna probably do more than 1 conflict roll for a scene.
it's another door. That's what's gonna happen.
Sometimes we can't open the office door.
So, scene transition. You said you were running down an alley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you guys decide like where you go to.
I think Trudy makes a beeline for home if she can, goes to her, is trying to get through the streets towards her house, not really thinking about if that's a safe space or anything like that, but she just, I feel like home is safe, considering everything around her is not safe. So she's going to make a beeline for home, leaving the other two behind if they don't follow.
Like a lot of games, I think the assumption is kind of written like you will stay together, but there's no mechanical reason why you have to.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would say if the other two I stop her or anything like that, I'm not going to be like, no, I've got to go. But I think that's her initial instinct.
You could find other people, possibly. You know, so there'll always be someone to talk to, maybe.
Okay. I mean, I think that Sunday is kind of operating on back of the mind autopilot. I'm just going to follow Trudy and wherever Trudy goes, and she is on an information gathering hunt. So it's like, I'm just going to mindlessly follow Trudy and like look at everything else and kind of keep up the rear for protection as we go, just so that we gather information. Because frankly, Sunday doesn't think there is anywhere safe to be. So anywhere is as good as the next place. But if she can learn more about what's going on, that's what she's after.
Yeah. Then Beatrice is fine being in the middle. She's also like, she feels like there has got to be safety in numbers right now. And Trudy has taken off. Maybe Beatrice isn't exactly sure where she's going, but it doesn't matter. She wants to be with the group right now.
Okay. So you're heading home, you say?
Yeah.
You don't see. You seem to have steered clear of the white fog, at least for now. I want each of you. So each of you have like at least 1d6 next to you, right?
Yeah.
I want you all to roll it for me. This isn't really part of the game, so you can't like fail this. Don't worry.
Well, I got a 1, so probably.
No.
I got a 2.
Ooh.
I got a 6.
Hey.
Right.
There's the 6.
You hear a gunshot ring out, probably from a not a wimpy caliber handgun, and it pocks in the ground next to the mayor, next to what was the
Trudy.
next to Mayor Trudy. Pock marks in the ground, so you gotta know what direction that came from. It was quite loud.
Yeah, I instantly stop. Hands up. I'm like, don't shoot!
There is a shadow in the fog, but you can make it out pretty good. It's a silhouette of someone, and they are holding a gun at eye level. It's probably a man. It seems to be wearing some sort of suit, at least like a blazer or something. And then you hear another shot ring out, and it pocks next to you again.
Oh yeah, I get the tinnitus like ringing in my ears. Please don't shoot. We're just trying to find a way out. Are you a survivor too?
I think it's time to roll.
Sunday backs up, ready to drop.
No, I don't have any equipment. I was too busy world building.
All right, Fiona, I'm going to roll these 9 dice for you.
Ooh. Yeah, but I know you're not going to roll any 6s.
Yeah, Ben rolls no 6s.
Yeah, right? This trick dice.
I hope not. If it is, it's not my fault. I was baboozled. Okay, you did get a 6 this time.
Oh my god.
Good.
I'm not just dead.
I've somehow made my something go full screen. There we go. Got it. Okay, you actually rolled several 6s. I don't think anything happens, but you did, however, roll a single. No, you rolled 2 1s, so that's 2 out of your dice pool for the rest of this scene, not for the rest of the game.
All right, guys.
Just until I darken the next candle.
It's all good.
It just means that as you do more conflicts in the scene, they get harder to succeed. Now I'm going to roll my single die. I don't get those dice. I don't still roll 1 dice.
They go into another little
we
pile.
have we didn't tie because you got 2 6s. I actually got 1 6 on my 1 die. So you still get to say how this goes and how you succeed. This person is coming at you, and he is not saying anything at you, but he is. You see him more clearly now, and you know who he is. Oh, wait, you know what? You get to say. I'm narrating. I shouldn't be narrating. You get to say. But I'll just tell you, this person continues to fire at you. No, he doesn't. You just get to say what it is.
What's going on?
I'm doing so bad. I'm in GM mode, and I forgot that early in the game, I don't have all the control.
It's all good.
This person has fired twice at you, and they are walking towards you. What happens?
Okay. So
it goes well for you. It goes well for you.
It goes well. So I see this person slowly coming out, and I think I recognize the build of it as a slightly, more broader gentleman, a little bit stouter. And I go, John, is that you? And I think it's my partner.
He's Trudy. Oh, Trudy. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is my New England accent.
I thought we were in Oregon.
Oregon. We're in Oregon. I forgot. See, I kept thinking like Red Lobster vibes, which is what's going on here.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know what an Oregon accent sounds like either.
I mean, I'm doing like a
It's not like that.
work, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and he's a transplant from Texas or something, and so he runs up and he hugs you.
Oh yeah, no, I grip him quite. Darling, but you can't just shoot random people. You've got to. What's going on, darling?
Well, it's actually worked pretty well for me so far.
What do you mean it's worked pretty well for you so far? We've got gun control stuff going through.
I'm not dead, am I?
Sure, but who did you kill?
I don't know.
John
Somebody looked at Trudy like, this guy's your partner?
Maybe no one. Listen, at least 3 people have tried to kill me.
Sunday, Beatrice, this is my partner John, stay-at-home dad. Look at John. Why are you out in here? Why aren't you holed up at home? Like this, it's like we were trapped for. I mean, how many days has it been?
Oh, I don't know. It's been more than 1 though.
Okay.
I mean, come up.
Why did you leave the house?
Well, the bad fog. You know that there's 2 fogs. The bad one got in. You know, I know you asked me to put the weatherproofing under the door, put the little rubber thing feetsies, and I haven't done it. Now that's my fault. Now our house is fogged.
And Beryl?
Yeah. How old is Beryl?
Oh, she's like 2 years old. She's a cat. So.
Oh, he's like, I couldn't find her before I left. I'm sure she's fine. You know how cats are.
Yeah.
They're skittish. She found some hidey hole. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Sure. Okay. Okay, but it's okay. Well, good. I found you. Okay, great. All right. And I'll pull John towards me. So great. So now everyone here has weapons and equipment, and I'm with John. Everything's good, right?
Do you want the gun? You're a little better at this.
I mean, I'm okay. And
I
take it expertly from his hand. Yeah.
I left my peepers behind.
Oh, John, you need to have your glasses on. I've told you this. Like,
well, we can't see
know.
much more than a few feet in front of us anyway.
Yeah. You kind of need them on so that you can. It's fine. You look great with them. That's why I kept telling. Anyway,
You picked a real winner, Trudy.
Sunday, not
Thank
now.
you.
I don't need your opinion. Don't need your opinion. Don't need your opinion right now. Are we just stood in the street talking loudly? That's what seems to be happening.
So stupidly right now.
I picked a winner too. It's why I voted for it.
Okay. Remember we talked about like voting strategies? We'll just keep them inside voice, John.
Oh, that's why I voted for it.
Yeah.
Who would you die for now?
Not John.
Oh,
Not John.
he did maybe shoot some people. We're not sure.
Still Trudy.
Still true. Okay.
Okay. Right. Well, we need to get out of. John, has the fog been moving at all? Has it been coming through? Like you said, what have you experienced?
Oh, no. I've been good. I've seen a few people, die. Well, I actually didn't see them die. I just saw them dead. They all look like they're drowned, like they've been drowned for a long time, which is weird because then we've only been here they just go in the fog and they come out drowned, all bloated and stuff. It's so gross.
All right, we need to leave town. We need to get out of here. Maybe we can find some other folks with us, and we can leave. But that seems. I mean, that's the motion I'm putting forward.
Oh, all right. Well, we just you're the mayor. You can use any card in town, right?
Yeah,
that's how being a mayor works.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, John. I was talking to the other council members, going towards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The key to the city does
you
absolutely
ladies,
open and operate
do your
every
little
car.
business, and I'll just be over here.
Yep. Okay.
Trying car doors.
I sort of do a pained smile to the other two.
Sunday looks at Beatrice and kind of jokingly hefts the axe and glances at John, but
I was just like, not now.
Not yet.
Any thoughts?
All right, honey. Yes, we all understand. We've been there. Yeah, it came in through the water, right? It came in from the east, so maybe if we just head west. Sorry, no, that's backwards. It came in from the west, so maybe if we head east. I'm also in New England for some reason. If we just head east, maybe we'll get to the other end or
head more inland.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, maybe we can find some transport or something.
We can find a car. That's great. Alternatively, if we wanted to go closer to the water to see what's happening, we could investigate. We could stop by the lighthouse, maybe send out a broadcast or something to let people know that we're in trouble.
Oh, that's a great idea. Is your network running right now?
I don't know. I'm not in the lighthouse.
I mean, yes. If we are able to help others, we obviously should do that. But I mean,
I was interested in like bringing the National Guard here, not like.
Right. I mean, yes, sure. Ask for help and make sure if anyone's alive, then maybe we can all get together and then mass exodus. Yes. Mm-hmm.
It is pretty low fog. Yeah. So a helicopter could certainly get us above it, right? Okay.
You got a helicopter, Beatrice?
I mean, if we can get one, certainly. If we can.
Are you just gonna call someone like on the phone?
The phone line's working.
I don't know.
I was going to send out
John.
John. The radio
why are you John and me? Have you? It's been like 2 days. Did you call anyone?
Darling, we're having a council meeting, so if you could just turn around and just make sure no one's...
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I love you.
I'll just be on lookout. I don't have my peepers in, though. Remember that.
I did. I'm sorry. I love you very, very much. And as I said about Timothy, it's like, I guess a quick question: have we seen any cars or carts or anything like that? Are there cars on the street or anything like that?
Oh yeah, sure. And it's 1980. You know, everyone's got their their keys and their.
Okay, it's 1980 in a small town. We can absolutely take any one of these cars.
Sorry, but I meant in case, I have this thing as a player is that I don't ask follow-up questions because I just see it in my head. Like, is there a window? And then I go through it, but the window wasn't open. So I have the same problem here. So it's like, are the cars workable? Are they like rusted or anything like that with the fog?
No.
No.
Okay. The only strangeness that you've seen happen is to human bodies.
Right. Okay.
And also that the sun hasn't risen in like at least 24 hours. That one's pretty weird too.
And also the killer fog.
I'm not good at keeping tension, I think. I'm
like, you're doing
you made John the way that he
pretty
is,
weird,
so that's
huh?
on you.
Pretty weird.
Look, even if the phone lines are out, there must be some at the lighthouse, right? Sunday, there must be some sort of SOS, like emergency radio, at least, so we could. I mean, I didn't learn Morse code or anything, but maybe there'll be like some sort of telegraph or.
Do you think I think it's a good point to call. In the lighthouse?
I mean, I don't know. I've never.
Yeah. Can Sunday have like a ham radio? Like, I feel like she'd be really into like weird, obscure radio. I guess ham probably wasn't that obscure in the 80s, but like.
Listen, you got to get a license for it. You have a license?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I don't think we approved that.
You are actually
whether or not I get a ham radio license.
Here's the thing: you're completely in control right now.
Okay, I have a ham radio and a license to operate it.
Yeah. The only thing I can do is call upon you to say, well, that's a conflict. We have to see if that works.
For sure.
But I don't think it's a conflict for you to have a ham radio.
Radio DJ,
in that case, I also have the keys to my car in my pocket.
You are not.
My car is at the courthouse, though, and we passed it. I don't know why I was running.
I don't know. It would make sense to me that why are you working against yourself? You just ran a short distance from the park into the convenience store. You're not that far away from it.
Yeah, let's go to your car, Beatrice, and then we've at least got some transport, and also a movable place so that maybe the fog, if we need to drive through it at some point.
All right, Cincy.
Yes.
It's conflict roll time.
Conflict, me again.
You'll be fine. Just don't.
Heart of the dice.
You've got this.
I specifically told him not to come in, and did he listen? No.
John.
All right, let's roll my die. Okay, I didn't roll either, so we tied. But I think we. I think I get.
I think on the tie that you. So how many dice did you roll?
I just rolled one, but you didn't get any successes. That was a failure.
Knock it off, Ben.
I feel like
now
that's also
you did
cute.
roll 2 1s, and you could burn a trait to re-roll those 1s.
Yes, I would like to do that. So I have
Okay,
to do the one that's on top, right?
Yes, that's right.
Ah, no.
What is it?
It's my vice. I'm hostile.
Hostile? So here's the thing that happens. Here's what happens is the white fog starts like rolling in between you and your car. So I'm going to.
Don't look at me like that.
So Ben is burning Jency's car. That probably says, hostile. Oh, I don't like that.
It's so scary.
Okay. So you get to re-roll your 1s, which you rolled 2 1s. It's pretty good. Neither one of them are a success, though.
Oh,
That's a lot
what
of
a
fire.
waste.
A lot of fire. No, okay, I think it's okay.
It's pretty substantial.
All right, and that's got.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was some good fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so as this comes in, you're hostile. So how does you still get to dictate like kind of how this goes? You do fail, but I'm gonna let you say like how your hostility comes into you getting to your car.
So I see. Okay, so Beatrice sees this fog that's rolling in, and she also sees that her car is on the other side. But previously, when we made some noise in the, I don't know. We heard the
Footsteps, right?
I think I'm gonna murder someone.
What?
Is that too hostile?
Okay, yeah. No, you see you can say like you see like a dark form in the white fog, and it's like coming at you. And
but we
like,
heard.
Yeah, and it sounds like those footsteps from earlier too. Sure.
I'm gonna grab. I'm just gonna try and shoot the fog thing that's in there. I can see it. We can all see it, right? And I'm gonna grab the gun from John.
This is also more substantial of a form than you've seen in like you keep thinking you see something in the white fog, but you're never quite sure. Now you're like, that's something in the fog.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab the gun from John, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. And you hit them center mass, whatever it is. And you hear like after the sound rings out, maybe you don't hear it, but the other two, having not had the gun in their hands, they hear what sounds like somebody sharply exhaling, like a and the form falls to the ground, and it makes like a crumpling, thudding sound. And the white fog also like dissipates with the bullet a little bit. It rolls back. And there is a human body on the ground. It is maybe a woman. It's a person wearing a skirt and a top. And they are holding like a baseball bat in their hands. Like a Louisville Slugger.
Okay, Beatrice, it's okay. It's okay. Just,
it was the fog.
What?
You saw it was the same fog that we saw before, right?
What
You saw it.
the hell are you doing?
You saw it, right? I'm getting us out of here is what I'm doing, and
Yep.
Beatrice is just going to start running toward her car. Come on, everybody,
Beatrice.
let's go.
Beatrice, no.
Getting in a car with two murderers.
Not a murder, it was the fog.
Also, I would like to say, John.
Also, to be fair, I'm not sure I've actually killed anyone.
I
John-
am John, and that's all that matters.
John, just inside voice, John. Inside voice. Get in the back.
But we're outside.
I know.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess it's time to darken a candle.
No.
Not our candles.
Oh, down to 8.
Down to 8. These things are true. The world is dark.
and there is something in the fog.
Roleplay Retcon's remake of The Fog was directed by Benjamin Gray, with Laurel Myler as Sunday Smelt, Fiona K.T. Howitt as Mayor Trudy Roberts, and Jency as Beatrice Bradshaw. The soundtrack for this series features Me You. Our logo is by Jeanette Blasius.
Roleplay Retcon is produced by Two Fish in a Jug and is part of the One Shot Network.
Bye kisses.